Okay, this is Andy Graham with the Ask Andy Show. I've been to I've traveled nonstop for 16 plus years, and I've gone to 90 plus countries, and I'm in Vilcabamba, Ecuador. I'm at the Jardín Escondido Hotel. It's a $20 a night hotel, but I got a big discount because I paid by the month. Really cut it in half, guys. Bob W. asked, what happened to all the backpackers? Okay, he's a long-term trader. He traveled nonstop for 8 plus years, and he's a backpack. He's actually a traveler in remission. He's staying here in Vilcabamba. But it's a good question. Where are all the backpackers? If you traveled 15 years ago, this place would have been swamped with people, and all of Ecuador was swamped. I blame it. What happened to all the backpackers? They all bought into the internet, and my opinion is they all got on the internet and they started doing searches for prices of a hotel, and they realized that everything was too expensive for them to go for a 6-month vacation, so they decided to go for a 2-month vacation. So on a 2-month vacation, they look at it more as a splurge while they're going on a 6-month or a year vacation. They know they have to conserve their money. What this means is, see, if you get on the internet, most of the people that are putting hotels in there, it's very difficult, almost impossible to find a cheap hotel on the internet. I mean, where I'm saying, even if you get on Hostel World, which is supposed to be cheap places, you get right to the country, you can find places for half the price at the lowest price of Hostel World. And one of the reasons is this: a really cheap hotel, a really good hotel, doesn't need to be on Hostel World. It doesn't need to be on Kayak. It doesn't need to. It's always got people in it. And they used to, but 10 years ago or 15 years ago when I first started traveling, everybody was using the Lonely Planet or Footprints or Rough Guide, and they still should be doing this. Go to the library, pull out a couple guidebooks to Central and South America or Europe, wherever you're going, and you're going to find the prices. Then go search on the internet and see if you can find the same price hotel. You might see that the price listed in the guidebook is even half the price of the people out with websites or stuff, because they fish on the internet because they know that they have this ongoing traffic that just stops in and maybe negotiates the price, but they know that on a reservation they can lock you in, and you've never seen the property, and you can reserve a high price and not know the quality of the place. But that's where I think the backpackers are. I'm calling them flashbackers. There's very few. The backpacker culture is disappearing, guys. There's still a bunch of travelers that are carrying backpacks, but they aren't really backpackers because they're going on less than 2 month trips. Most of them are only going on one country, one month trips. The idea of doing this rites of passage, going from Mexico all the way to Chile by land or something like that, or going all the way through Europe. They're still going to Europe, but they do 18 countries in 18 days, right? Which is not really a backpacker. That's more or less a party guy. I mean, European travelers, if you look on the Hostel World or something like that, you'll see that they're advertising the best party hostel. And that's not really the true nature of backpacking. It is part of it, don't get me wrong, but it's not the whole thing. Really, it's about economizing and seeing how long you go, and basically not going home until you run out of money. But my opinion is the internet has almost destroyed the backpackers, because when they get on there and start pricing things out, thinking that's the cheapest way to do it, they find out that the price of the hotels are $20, $25. They even get really stupid. They get on TripAdvisor and they look for hotels, and everything's so high priced that when they calculate it, they say, well, I'm going to have to pay $20, $25 a day for a hotel, when they actually could be paying $6 a night for a hotel. They shorten their vacation and they lock themselves in, they get a round-trip ticket, and they're screwed. Okay, that's where the backpackers went. Andy Graham, Hobo Traveler. One of the longest-term backpackers on the planet. 16 plus years. 90 countries.